That's where you run and grab it.
Some of you were asking for more details on the $5,000 that you guys could win throughout this process, and I wanted to give you guys an overview of basically how this is going to work. And it'll transform and morph throughout the year, but essentially as we try and win our hashtag Ultimate Sweat bet, right, as my brother Matt and I try and get to the same weight within one calendar year, $2,500 is going to go to the best loss that decides to lose weight alongside me. And $2,500 is gonna go to the best bulk that bulks up alongside Matt, as Matt is trying to gain a bunch of muscle. So we are gonna be giving $5,000 to someone from our communities, and yeah, really, really excited. So if you guys are looking to make a change in your lifestyle, this is a pretty good time to do it. You can join our community. Stipulations, we need to win the bet. Like if we just fail super hard, we're not gonna pay if we fail. It's gonna be only if we succeed as a group. So that's part of the sweat for you guys. Like I have to get there too. Number two, we may split the money. Like if there's two people we think deserve it, we'll split it at the end. It's gonna be super hard to choose, guys, because like, how do you choose? You know, say there's someone that loses like 80 pounds, someone who loses 50 pounds, someone who loses 20 pounds. You know, like, how do you choose like who deserves it? You know, you could just do it from pure 80 pounds, but maybe the 80 pounds have more to lose, and you know, the 50 pounds actually lost a bigger percentage. You know, so it's gonna be brutal, and please don't take it to heart if you win, or if you think you deserved it and you didn't get chosen. Like, we're just gonna do our best. And the last thing before we sort of get into the day here is, if you guys wanna connect, if you wanna be part of the Ultimate Sweat, I mean, the way that you can be part of this community and you can give yourself the best chance to win is use the hashtag Ultimate Sweat on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or, you know, wherever, basically. And then you can join our Discord community. So I have a Discord channel. It's a community chat room. It's for my poker stream. But there is a sub-community in there called hashtag Ultimate Sweat. And I will be updating like what I'm eating, what I'm doing, and how I'm feeling, as well as a bunch of other community members that are looking to make a change in their life. So hop in there. I'll put a link in the description to that Discord channel. And we can sort of chat and stay informed as we improve our lives together. Okay, let's get into the day. We're going on a morning walk. Oh shit. I run into these things all the time, guys. There is supposed to be a dining table here, but like, because we're degenerates, we need offices with tables and stuff, you know?
It's true.
So this is a desk. I have the table in my room, and there's just these hanging lights for no reason at all. So that artificial sweetener I was telling you guys about yesterday, we're looking for it now. It's a struggle. We're gonna find it though.
You know how that goes?
What up, fam? All right, we're walking in the park. It's a beautiful park. I mean, look at it. You guys can see in the background over here. It's like pretty sick. I wasn't sure if I was gonna tell you this, but like, it was a pretty good result. So we just did like an unofficial weigh-in. 136. Just because it's week one, you know, like it's exciting times. 136, down 2. So I think that'll put us like right at probably the 300 mark in terms of pounds. I can't convert now, but we'll convert back home. So I'm gonna walk around the park, go check out that slack turn. So today I've been thinking a lot about balance, as that's something that I need to figure out in my life. I do well at some parts of balance and really not well at other parts of balance. So, the thing about balance is that, at least in North American culture, and this is like, I think, a very cultural thing. Like, it's totally okay to just work nonstop, to work like 80-hour weeks. That's totally fine, you know? And some of the most successful people in the world don't have any balance. They just don't stop working at all, you know? It's their passion, it's their lifeblood. And I feel that about a lot of things in my life. Then again, something like getting healthy is not a passion of mine. I don't like it, and I need to figure out how to work it into my day, and I can't. So it's hard. It's hard to balance that. It's hard to balance between getting 2 hours of poker study in a day, right? Something that I try to do, and I haven't done over the last week, as this like weight loss prop has started. So there's just so many factors, and it's difficult to figure out. So what do you guys do for balance? What do you struggle to balance with? What's something that you always manage to do, and what's something you really struggle to not do? Ice. That is a sign of a not superb blender. Try again. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna give this smoothie a 6, but it's a new blender, you know, we're figuring it out. That's a 5, but that's the ingredients on my morning smoothie anyways. Pretty simple. I think a little bit too much ice, not enough protein in terms of levels, but wow. What up, everyone? It's the end of the day. My brother, he is playing a little CS with Matt right now, so I'm just ending this vlog without a tripod. Hopefully that's okay. To summarize, I mean, I didn't get a ton done. I got maybe 4 or 5 meetings done this afternoon. Productivity, not up to my normal levels. I wanted to stream today and I just didn't get it going. An adjustment I'm making with making these life changes is I'm like taking them really seriously. You know, I feel like I need to take them really seriously. And what I've done is sort of created this hierarchy in terms of where I will fail first, you know. I always set my goals really high, and my ambition for what I want to do in a day is just like generally, usually unrealistic on a sustainable level. But what's different about this time with quitting smoking and eating food is that it's not my first failure point, you know. If I'm going to lose at something, and if I'm going to default, I used to lose at those things first. Those are my favorite things, you know, smoking and eating. So I can guarantee if I still was not eating healthy and smoking that today I would have woken up and had a big breakfast and lots of cigarettes, and I would have streamed. Would have just had a normal stream day, and it would have been fine. Now, I didn't have those things, and I was struggling a little bit mentally, and instead I chose to fail at the other parts of my life. Obviously, the goal is to not fail at all, but I couldn't get the motivation to get started streaming, so I worked on other things that I needed to do in my life, and there was, probably a solid 2 or 3 hours of just like pure wasted time today, and I hate that, but it's important that I prioritize. Number one in my life now is health and this bed. That's the new number one. Everything else can wait. It's insignificant compared to this number one goal. So even though it was a slight failure, really I should view it as a success, I think. So thank you guys so much for watching the vlog today. Hopefully you liked it. Tomorrow, my parents are coming to Vienna. My father, he's never been to Europe. He's coming to Vienna. Absolutely amazing. My mom's been to Europe several times, but it's just gonna be so cool to see them and share this experience. So that's coming up tomorrow. But until then, we'll see you guys later.